Ladies and gentlemen, there comes a moment in every life when hesitation stands at the door, whispering doubts and fears. But I tell you this, the greatest victories in life come when you just jump with both feet, when you cast aside your fears and leap into the fullness of living. You see, life was never meant to be lived cautiously, nibbling at the edges. It calls for boldness, a fierce courage that says, I will not be held back by what might go wrong. The one who stands at the edge and only dips a toe will never know the true depth of life's blessing. But the one who throws themselves fully heart, mind, and soul discovers a life richer than they ever dreamed. Commit yourself, my friends, not just halfway, but with all your being. For half-hearted efforts never birth great things. It is when you step forward with faith and passion that the world begins to move with you. Yes, the road may be uncertain, and yes, the fear of failure will try to cage you. But failure is not your enemy. It is your teacher. It molds you, sharpens you, and prepares you for the greatness that lies ahead. Trust the journey, even when the path is hidden. There is a purpose greater than you can see at this moment. When you leap with full confidence, life rewards you with experiences, growth, and joy beyond measure. Remember, life is a precious gift given not to be squandered, but to be embraced with intention. Do not wait for the perfect moment, for such a time may never come. Seize today, seize this very moment, and jump. Live fully, love deeply, and walk boldly. The time is now, the leap is yours. Jump with both feet and live your life. Courage is the spark that ignites the flame of a meaningful life. Without it, we remain imprisoned by doubt and fear, watching opportunities pass us by from the sidelines. It is not the absence of fear that defines courage, but the decision to move forward despite it. Every step you take beyond your comfort zone strengthens this courage, building a foundation for greater things ahead. The moment you decide to embrace courage, you break free from the chains of hesitation. Fear will always try to whisper in your ear, telling you that the risk is too great, the unknown too frightening. Yet it is courage that answers back, reminding you that the greatest achievements are born in the face of uncertainty. To stand still is to surrender, but to step forward is to claim your rightful place in the story of life. Courage is not a sudden explosive act. Rather, it is a quiet determination that grows with each choice to act despite fear. It is waking up each day and deciding to confront the challenges before you, no matter how daunting they seem. With every small victory, courage gains strength until it becomes a powerful force driving you toward your dreams and aspirations. Think of the great moments in history and in your own life, the times when people took bold leaps into the unknown. These moments were not accidents, but the result of courage lived out daily. It is courage that allows you to try again after failure, to speak out when silence is easier, and to keep going when giving up feels like the only option. Embracing courage means refusing to let fear dictate your story. When you cultivate courage, you begin to see fear for what it truly is, a natural response but not a stopping point. It is the signal that you are on the edge of growth, a reminder that you are about to do something important. Instead of running from it, you lean and say, I will not be stopped. This mindset transforms fear from an obstacle into a stepping stone. Courage also invites you to be authentic, to live in alignment with who you truly are, not who you are afraid to become. It frees you to express your passions and values openly. And when you embrace courage, you inspire others to do the same, creating a ripple effect that touches many lives beyond your own. It is important to remember that courage does not mean reckless abandon, but wise boldness. It calls for discernment, faith, and resilience. You move forward with strength and grace, knowing that the path may not always be clear, but the decision to act is always the right one. This kind of courage carries you through storms and leads you to brighter days. So today, make the choice to embrace courage in your heart. Let it be the light that guides you when darkness surrounds you, the voice that whispers hope when doubt threatens to take hold. Step out boldly, for it is in courage that life truly begins, and every step forward brings you closer to the person you were created to be. To live a life of purpose and impact, you must commit fully to the path before you. Half measures and wavering hearts do not build legacies or bring true fulfillment. Commitment is the deep well from which passion flows, and it demands your whole self. When you dedicate yourself completely, the world begins to open doors, Commitment means showing up day after day, even when enthusiasm fades and obstacles rise. It means choosing your goals over comfort, perseverance over ease. This kind of dedication transforms ordinary moments into powerful steps toward your dream. When you commit fully, you are telling life that you are ready to be all in. You must hold fast to your vision even when the way forward seems unclear or the journey long. Commitment fuels resilience, giving you the power to rise again after every fall. True commitment also requires sacrifice. It asks you to give up distractions, to say no to lesser things, and to focus on what truly matters. This focus channels your energy and time into pursuits that honor your highest values and deepest desires. When your commitment is clear, the noise fades and your purpose shines brighter with each passing day. Commitment is not just a one-time decision, but a daily choice. It means recommitting every morning to the work, the relationships, and the dreams that define you. This ongoing dedication builds momentum, shaping your character and drawing success closer. Each moment you choose commitment, you are investing in a future filled with meaning. When you commit fully, you invite transformation. You become more disciplined, more focused, and more aligned with your true self. This journey requires patience and faith, knowing that great things take time and effort. Yet, the rewards of wholehearted commitment far outweigh the struggles, bringing satisfaction and growth beyond measure. Commitment also inspires those around you, creating a circle of strength and encouragement. When others see your dedication, they are moved to believe and strive in their own lives. Your full commitment becomes a beacon of hope and possibility, reminding everyone that greatness is within reach for those who choose to pursue it with all their heart. So embrace commitment today, not as a burden, but as a gift. Let it be the fuel that carries you through every challenge and the anchor that keeps you steady when storms come. Commit fully, live fully, and watch as your life unfolds into the remarkable story it was always meant to be. Fear of failure is one of the greatest barriers that keeps us from stepping into the fullness of life. It whispers lies of doubt and limitation, telling us that trying means risking defeat and shame. But failure is not the enemy. It is a powerful teacher that shapes our character and sharpens our resolve. To overcome this fear, we must change how we see failure itself. Failure is not a sign that you're weak or incapable. It is proof that you are daring to try. Every person who has ever achieved greatness has faced setbacks, stumbling blocks, and moments when giving up seemed easier. The difference is in their response. Those who succeed embrace failure as a necessary step on the road to victory, learning and growing with every fall. When you let go of the fear of failure, you open yourself to new possibilities. You begin to take risks that stretch you, to explore paths that challenge you, and to dream beyond what you thought possible. Fear tries to keep you small and safe, but courage calls you to rise, reminding you that growth and comfort cannot coexist. It is important to remember that failure is not final. It is temporary and often essential. Each failure teaches a lesson that no success can replace. It reveals what does not work, so you can find what will. When you embrace failure as part of the journey, you move forward with wisdom and resilience rather than being paralyzed by fear. Overcoming fear of failure also means forgiving yourself for mistakes and trust also opens your heart to joy in the present moment rather than waiting for some future point of arrival to feel fulfilled. When you trust the journey, you find meaning in each day's steps, knowing that life is lived in the here and now. This trust transforms waiting into hope, uncertainty into possibility, and struggle into strength. Sometimes the journey takes you through places you never imagined, and trusting means embracing the unexpected. You may meet people, discover gifts, or face challenges that change your perspective forever. Trust allows you to welcome these surprises, knowing they are part of your story, shaping you for the greater good that lies ahead. Remember that trusting the journey is an act of courage and surrender at the same time. It requires you to let go of fear and control while standing firm in your commitment and move forward. This balance creates space for growth and miracles, reminding you that you are never alone, even when the road feels uncertain or lonely. So choose today to trust the journey with all your heart. Walk boldly into the unknown, confident that every step matters and every experience is preparing you for what is yet to come. Trusting the journey is not just a mindset, but a way of living that brings peace, hope, and joy, even amidst the unknowns, carrying you forward to the life you were meant to live. Living with purpose means waking each day with intention and clarity about why you are here. It is more than simply existing or going through the motions, about embracing a mission that gives meaning to every moment. When you live with purpose, your actions are guided by a deep conviction that your life matters and that you have something unique. Purpose is the compass that directs your choices and fuels your passion. Without it, life can feel aimless, like drifting on a vast ocean with no destination. But when you discover your purpose, you gain a sense of direction that steadies your heart and sharpens your focus. It becomes the anchor that holds you firm in the storms and the light that brightens your darkest days. To live with purpose, you must first seek what truly stirs your soul, the things that bring you joy, fulfillment, and a sense of contribution. It requires honest reflection and courage to follow the calling that resonates deep within. This journey of discovery often demands that you set aside distractions and false expectations to embrace the path that aligns with your true self. Purpose also calls for commitment and sacrifice. It asks you to prioritize what matters most and to let go of what does not serve your highest good. Living with purpose means investing your time, energy, and talents into pursuits that honor your values and make a positive impact. This commitment shapes your character and leads to a life marked by significance rather than mere success. When you live with purpose, you become a beacon for others, inspiring those around you to seek meaning in their own lives. Your passion becomes contagious, and your dedication lights the way for those who might be lost or uncertain. Purpose connects you to something greater than yourself, weaving you into a larger story that transcends your individual existence. Purpose gives you resilience in the face of challenge. When obstacles arise, you are more willing to endure and persevere because your eyes are fixed on a goal beyond the immediate struggle. This resilience carries you through difficulties, reminding you that setbacks are temporary and that your journey is part of a greater design. Living with purpose invites you to live authentically, embracing your gifts and imperfections alike. It frees you from the pressure to conform or to meet others' expectations, encouraging you to walk your own path with confidence and grace. In doing so, you create a life that is not only successful by worldly standards, but rich in meaning and joy. Today, choose to live with purpose, knowing that your life is a gift meant to be shared boldly and fully. Let purpose be the driving force behind every decision and the fuel that ignites your passion. When you live with purpose, you live truly, and your life becomes a testament to the power of meaning in every moment. Seizing the moment means living fully in the present, embracing the opportunities before you without hesitation or delay. Life is fleeting, and the moments you have today will never return. To wait for the right time or perfect conditions is to risk losing precious chances to grow, to love, and to make a difference. The power to change your life is found in this very moment if you are willing to grasp it with courage. Let courage on. Every day offers a new beginning, a fresh chance to step forward and move toward your dreams. When you seize the moment, you reject procrastination and doubt, choosing action instead of hesitation. You remind yourself that no one knows what tomorrow will bring, and the only guarantee is the time you hold right now. This urgency inspires boldness and determination. Seizing the moment also means appreciating the beauty and significance of the present, even in ordinary things. It is a call to be mindful, to see the small blessings that surround you and to live with gratitude. When you pay attention to now, you find joy and purpose in what might otherwise be overlooked or taken for granted. This presence transforms your experience of life. Taking advantage of the moment often requires courage, especially when the path forward is uncertain. It means stepping out of your comfort zone, risking failure, and trusting that you have what it takes to succeed. When you embrace this mindset, you begin to live with a fearless heart, ready to tackle challenges and make the most of every opportunity. Seizing the moment is not reckless impulsiveness, but a thoughtful commitment to act decisively. It involves listening to your intuition and wisdom, then moving forward without unnecessary delay. This balance between thought and action allows you to harness the power of the present without being paralyzed by fear or indecision. The moments you seize today build the foundation for tomorrow's success. Each decision to act brings you closer to your goals and deepens your experience of life's richness. Over time, these moments accumulate into a life well lived, marked by achievement, growth, and meaningful connection. The seeds you plant now will bear fruit in ways you cannot yet imagine. Remember, time waits for no one, and the future is shaped by the choices you make in the present. When you seize the moment, you claim your power and take control of your destiny. This choice requires faith that your actions matter and that living boldly now will lead to a life of fulfillment and purpose. So choose today to seize the moment with open hands and a willing heart. Let go of hesitation and embrace the now with courage and joy. In doing so, you unlock the true potential of your life, creating a legacy that shines brightly through every moment you dare to live fully.